Everything in this choke, let's go right over here, starts with the grip. Very important. First what I do is I test my opponent for recognition of this choke. So we came in here from the stand-up, we took our grips. Normal. He hasn't seen anything yet. Now I'm going to do a little bit of a test. I'm going to stick my hand, the one that controls the collar, a little bit behind his back right here. Still, nothing really dangerous in here. A lot of judo players throw from this throw. So he really has nothing to worry about. You actually guys want to be on this side just to see what I'm doing with my arm. So the first thing I do is I'm going to loosen up this collar. Very important, especially when we just began and the gis are tight and everything is hard to get. I want to loosen it up. So I grab it and I go boom, boom. 1, 2. Just a little bit so I create this little space. My second step is going to, let's turn around just like this. With this arm, I'm going to slide my fingers inside behind his neck, right here. Palm down still, right here until my thumb gets stuck on it. When I pull my hand back out, it's going to turn palm up. So now I already have a grip. It's a lot easier to do this way. This way you don't arouse suspicious. But if I'm here and I go like this, and I'm starting to do all of this shenanigans in here behind his neck, he's going to get suspicious. He's going to think something is going on. So I'm going to do it, boom, in. When I come back, I turn my hand. This is the most important grip of the whole choke. If you did this grip and he didn't start panicking, he didn't start fighting grips with you and trying to take his hand off, he's pretty much done. The second step is very easy. You take your hand right off the collar, right off the sleeve, and you grab thumb inside. My hands are connected. So that's why they call it a baseball choke, because you're holding it like a baseball bat. Okay? One palm up and one palm down, right here. When you're falling, you're going to be falling in the same direction. You're going to be falling on your back towards the palm that is up, just as if you were holding the bat. Obviously, if you're holding the bat this way, it's going to be very awkward for you to try to fall the other way. Okay? So right hand palm up, you're going to be falling to your right. Left hand palm up, you're going to be falling to your left. Okay? So here's a baseball choke. Point number 2, very important. The hands have to be connected together. The more connected your hands are, the quicker the choke is going to come. If you lose over here, it's going to take you a lot more time spinning around. Okay? So we started. I loosened up, in, out. I have my grip. Once disconnected, I'm immediately going to take my right leg out. I'm going to drop on my back. But before I drop on my back, notice how loose my elbows are. It's not good. So my elbows have to come together. Otherwise, my opponent has an opportunity to get me in an armbar. So forearms and elbows come together. When this happens, Josh is already feeling it, right? So it tightens up immediately. The choke has already started, right here, before I fell. Now I fall, I drop on my back, I make sure I drag his head on top of my chest. Right here. From here, I'm just going to keep spinning. I'm going to keep turning away from him and turning on my stomach. It looks weird that I would give him my back, but it's actually, as long as I'm holding my elbows inside nice and tight, it doesn't really take that long for the submission. That's it, that's all it took. Okay. Look how right his face is.
So the choke is actually
choke
on this
is going to, that's right. So the reason why a lot of people pass out from this choke is because they drop, first of all, they don't feel anything coming, so they get caught by surprise. Then the natural reaction is fight the submission. Well, it's already been going on for about 5 seconds, so you're halfway to being passed out. By the time you realize what happened, because it doesn't hurt, boom, you're out. So look how fast it could be done with a normal speed. So we here, I go boom, still walking around. That's it. You can hit it from any position. So let me go slow again. Create space, in, out, palm up, right here. The defense for this choke is very simple. Anytime somebody puts both hands inside your collar, you should always think something is up. That's why I keep this hand until the very last moment, so I can grab and drop right away. So don't spend too much time once you connect it, don't spend too much time walking around in here. You want to immediately pinch your elbows and start dropping. Like I said, defense is very simple. Josh, I want you to do the same thing. So put your hands inside, right, palm up, palm down. When this happens, you have to act very quickly. You have to bring one hand in between. But you have to bring, this is not enough. He's going to push through my hand. So I have to come in deep, right here. That's all there is to it. Once I started blocking with my hand, the choke is nullified. You're going to have to go for something else. That's why a lot of times you catch people by surprise with it. If they know it's coming, they're going to panic right here. I'm going to start doing this. Okay. So one more time, I go grab, push, in, out, palm up. And I'm just walking around with him, faking sweeps, faking those throws so he doesn't think of anything. Here, palm up, palm down. Elbows come together. Drop. Do not do this, because if you stop right here with your hands separated and your hands up like this, this is an armbar. He hops right into it. Okay? So make sure his head is on your chest, then you roll. As you roll, you keep your elbows tight. A lot of times I end up rolling them all the way to the side mount. I'll just finish them from here. Any questions, guys?